Yo, what's happening? This your boy Unqualified Gamer with another video, and I'm here with another, same guest here, man, Rebel Fuji, But I was just having a little discussion with him about Crunchyroll new, I guess, animation that they're doing for themselves. I know y'all heard about this. That was High Guardian Spice. And they released a trailer, I think, like 2 weeks ago. And I just wanted to have the time just to get more information on it, look at the video myself, look at it a few times, like more than multiple times, just to get a full analysis on my thoughts on this. Because I just don't want to just come off the gate and just like bash it or anything like that. Basically, I saw the video of the trailer. Well, what you could call a trailer, but they really didn't say anything about the show, and they more focused on the fact of how they're diverse, how they're a complete diverse staff. Now, like, I feel that like diversity does include like sexuality, but it also has to include like race. It does. Like, that's what diversity is. And when I looked at this trailer, for High Guardian Spice, and they was promoting the fact of how they have such a diverse background, how they're so a diverse staff, half men, half women. That's all they focused on, was just the half men and half women aspect of the show, not like not anything else. So entirely, the whole staff is basically white, and it's just like, well, damn, like, where's the diversity at? I mean, yeah, you got transgender, you have lesbians, and I think homosexuals. I think you have all of those aspects like covered, but and also the female aspect of the show. But yet you scream diversity where they're all white. So it's just like, you're not really diverse. You're still having an all white staff, And the thing about it, like, the reason why that shouldn't really be the key point of an animation. It really shouldn't at all. For me, what animation should be about the show itself. If you want the show to be a diverse show, then make the characters diverse themselves and explain how this world is a diverse world where everybody can coexist with each other. But when you're like pushing the agenda of your own show forward as being, oh, our whole staff is like diverse, and you have maybe like a few diverse characters in the show, that's not really, to me, that's not really like a big representation of diversity. And you're just actually going to hurt yourself in the long run when you do things like this. And also with this whole video, like, a lot of people are really not happy with this. Mainly because it's like their writing staff, or like the writing room is like 100% female, but yet like other things are like that are like split in half between like men and women. And it's like, if they wanted to make a show, like if they just wanted to make a show, then just make a show. If you want to have all white female cast, by all means, you have every right to. It's your production, but don't try to play it off as it being diverse. That's really gonna like bring everybody's attention up, and they're gonna look at certain things, and they're gonna realize that, yo, you're not doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, as a diverse staff should have. So, like, with this, I'm just like saying, I'm not saying this show is going to be horrible, but you're already going off at a bad foot, and you don't want your show to be coming off as a bad foot. And Crunchyroll, I would say this: y'all need to redo this whole High Guardian Spice thing. Y'all need to really just look into the whole that whole promotion, because it was just really bad.
Because we don't know nothing about the show, like you said.
Yeah, we know nothing about the show. Like they said, oh, it's about 3 girls who lives in a magical world. That's it. 3 girls who live in a magical world. I mean, on top of that, it's like you don't want no feedback. Like, any animator out there who is coming out with a new show, they want feedback, good or bad. Feedback is good. Any feedback is good feedback. But you can take that in. But when you shut yourself out because people are complaining about your diverse staff, and how you're approaching this whole situation is just it just shows that the animation or probably the story itself is probably not all that unique. It's probably not all that great because you're hiding from people like opinions, and this is like a really bad trend that's been going on lately.
It's gonna be on some Wakfu shit. Like it's gonna be just like that show Wakfu.
Oh well, see, Wakfu was like so. Wakfu is a good series.
That's a good series.
That's a good series, and it's like.
But like you said, I don't think it's not gonna have no originality.
No, it's not gonna have any
because all they talk about is diversity, and it's just a bunch of white women writing the show. Then they said diversity, and then the next sentence she said, "Oh, it's all women." I was like, "Well, it's not really that much diverse. You don't have no men, like you don't have no
black women.
Yeah, black women in there, or men.
Yeah,
or
like that's
Asians.
diversity. Yeah,
I didn't see no
Asians, no Indians, and it's act like it's like you can't just
that's
say
not an issue, but it's just
it's not really like an issue, but it's like if that's what you're stating, like diversity, that's what you're stating, then you need to have that there. You need to have those aspects there, or at least have that in mind. If not, then don't mention it at all and just come out with a show. That's it. Like I said, there's been plenty. Like almost 90% of the shows out there were made by heterosexual white males all the way through. Is that wrong? Maybe, maybe not. It's up to you. But you're still watching it though. They're not promoting it as such as like, oh, we have a diverse staff, and then it's just like, hey, we got some white dude from California, and then we got some white dude from Europe. Like they're not doing, they're not promoting it as such. So it's like, so it's like on this note, like if you're coming out with a show that's supposed to be like heavy influence in quote unquote diversity, don't mention it. Just come out with the show. Let people enjoy the show. If it's supposed to be dedicated to the LGBT community, to come out with a show dedicated to the LGBT community and not mention the fact that, oh, we're so diverse, our whole staff is like transgender or whatever. Don't mention that, because that should not matter. What matters is the product itself, the animation itself. That's what should matter. Your selling point is your animation. Make that your selling point.
And the story too.
The story.
I didn't mention anything about a story.
Didn't mention anything about the story. Now, I would say this: the positive aspect, I do like the design of the characters. I think the characters look really well designed. I do like the 2D aspect of hand-drawn characters. I do like that aspect of it, and it does have that. Like, if you look at to me, this is just my opinion here.
His opinion.
When I looked at Wakfu, and then looked at this, it's like it has a similar feel to it.
Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah, and it kind of dawned on me like it does have that similar feel. The art style. Not saying the story because I don't know nothing about the story though. But I mean, that's all I have to say about this topic. It's a shame that a new animation is getting hit hard by this type of topic. But the fact of the matter is, like, the best way to promote your animation is your animation itself, not you who are making it.
Right, make a trailer or something. I could have made a trailer.
Make a trailer
with the animation. Like
make a trailer with the animation. Even if it's like a 2-second reel of them talking. Like just do it. Like that's all you have to do.
And don't block your comments. I
mean,
it's good to get feedback.
It's good to get feedback. And yes, there are trolls out on the internet, but the best way to deal with a troll is to ignore a troll. Because at the end of the day, every human do not want to be ignored. Period.
And Crunchyroll, hit us up because we got some ideas.
You got some ideas. All right, though. Well, this is the Unqualified Gamer, man. Gonna sign out. Peace out.